All right, let's talk about the Oakland Raiders. You're hearing that beautiful autumn wind music in the background. They could soon be our 405 neighbors, but that's for a different show. We're talking fantasy. They might have the best young trio in all of the league. Latavius Murray, Derek Carr, Amari Cooper. Talk to me about Latavius Murray. Where are you taking him, and how do you project him going forward?
I think he's a very good sleeper candidate, a guy you're going to see drafted in the 4th or 5th round, depending on how many teams are in your league. Big advantage having Bill Musgrave there as the offensive coordinator. He's proven to be a guy who likes to run the football, had a lot of success in Minnesota with Adrian Peterson, also in Jacksonville with Fred Taylor. I don't know if Murray reaches those heights, but this is certainly someone who's got breakout candidate written all over him.
He's just got to get over those injury concerns. That's the one thing that's holding it up. And the hype train is just rolling off the tracks, and I see him going very early in fantasy drafts. And there's other guys I'm seeing I would just probably rather take a chance.
Interesting. Marcus Grant, what do you think about I want to say your hometown Oakland Raiders there?
Look, I like the Raiders. I think this is the first time in a long time that the Raiders are fantasy relevant for a while. And
sure.
I like the quarterback position. I like Derek Carr. I know a lot of people kind of looked at the numbers and they talked about how he didn't really match up favorably to a lot of young quarterbacks. But I also watched some tape, and it made me frustrated to all get out to watch. They couldn't get anybody open. I mean, they could not get a receiver open.
I mean, when Andre Holmes is your number one, it's going to be difficult.
Right, so now they go out, they get Michael Crabtree as a free agent, they draft Amari Cooper. He has weapons there, and I think you're going to see a big step forward from Derek Carr.
A lot of moxie, showed me a lot last year on an offense with very little. So now you add Cooper, now you add Crabtree. Rivera's got another year in the system. So, hey, you know what? I think he could end up being...
Michael Rivera.
I don't know that he's going to be drafted in a lot of leagues, but I think people will be picking him up off the waiver wire sooner than later.
How about Amari Cooper, though? They added this stud wideout from Alabama, and you've co-signed many a time on SEC players. Adam,
I know, but it's guys coming out of Lane Kiffin's system that I don't always believe in all the time. Because Lane was out coaching a lot of those SEC counterparts of his, and there were some games where you would watch.
You're saying Lane Kiffin was out coaching somebody?
He's a fine coordinator. He's not a great head coach. He's a fine coordinator. And you would see these plays that Alabama would be running, and Kiffin would have his arms up even before Cooper made a break just because he had him in the right spot.
Or that's just what he does.
I don't know that he's going to be... Stop it. I don't know that he's always going to be in that position for the Raiders, though.
Look at Marcus Grant cringing on the inside.
Lane Kiffin, man. Right? It's like too much Kiffin talk here.
All right. That's going to do it for our Oakland Raiders fantasy preview. Sign up for free right now, NFL.com/fantasy.